Hello Wanderers, welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Clan Stjarna, and as we pick things back up, you know exactly where we are. We are in the midst of our war with Biarmia to put our brother, who has converted to Catholicism, on the throne of this far-off land. One of the few Norse kingdoms to still exist. As you can see, the Norse religion is mainly here in northern Bjarmaland, this bit of Norway here, Denmark, and then a few pockets here and there in other parts of the world. But as you can see, Sweden, one of the main powers here, did convert to Slovianaskin, converted all of these lands, so the Norse faith has very little gas left in the tank, and honestly, we are attempting to get rid of the last of it. And I know that many of my viewers hold a soft spot in their hearts for Bjarmaland and its Norse inhabitants, but I think we can all agree that this makes sense for the story. However, in the last episode, we did suffer a pretty crippling defeat, and as some of you pointed out, that may have been Jarl Satordi's first defeat in a battle, as we sent our troops in starving and with little hope left, and we fought the battle of Malashiuka, and we lost, unfortunately, forcing our army to return home to Navarra to resupply and attempt to wage war in another year. As you can see, our allies, the Sardinians, are attempting to cause some distraction in the lands here, but will that be enough? I suspect it will not. We're going to have to get our armies back home, raise them again, and hopefully have a decisive battle with the Biarmian army. That's essentially our only hope. We cannot risk another war of attrition here. So we are going to get time running. We do have an offer of a white piece. We will not be accepting the white piece at this time because we have a war to win and not to give up on. Unfortunately, in that war, we did lose our good friend Count Gretier, who has been with us since the beginning, who essentially raised us to be the man and the warrior that we are. He did die, and his son, Count Mandak Gretierson of House Verkid, now rules in his name. And we will be giving him his father's old position as the steward of our realm, because he is well suited to it, and as the son of our great ally, he deserves that position. He is a good man. Well, he's not a good man, but he's good at his job. So take that for what you will. So we're going to let time run. We do need to make preparations for the war, and I think to that end we do need to invite some more knights. We don't have a lot of money, so we're going to have to try to pick and choose our knights where we can. We need to wait about 10 months before our troops are returned before we can raise them again. So we will be waiting for that. If the war score goes down to minus 25%, it is possible that we can call our liege into the war as well. That is a possibility. We can also potentially look for alliances with our son. I'm wondering, it says that this person would be our most powerful alliance match. Her father does have a lot of troops, 4,000. Thomond? How does he have so many troops in such a small country? Very interesting. He has a lot of troops, and his daughter is 17. She is temperate, just, vengeful, flagellant, melancholic. That's actually not a bad alliance. You know what? I'm tempted to get that 4,000 extra troops. It would be a significant boost. If we can send 4,000 more with us here on this next go, we might actually have a chance of beating this. So we've got an alliance here now, and that should give us some advantage. We are not going to ransom these prisoners. These prisoners are very important to our goal. We're going to wait to call in our new ally until we raise our army and send it in. I want to improve my image as Lord and Ruler. If everyone knows me as a great ruler, it will be much easier for me to achieve my ambitions. We want to be known for our glory and honor. Obviously, that is the most important one to us out of all of these. We would like to get some more money from the Pope. He will not accept it yet, but if we get a good sway on him, he may. Zverker wants to ride our stallion. No, Zverker, Valentif is for us to ride only. That prestige bonus is quite good. As you can see, our son has come of age, and he is a tough soldier, so much like us, he is more meant for combat than leading armies, but he can potentially grow up and gain some experience. I'm gonna get rid of this little helmet on him real quick because I think it looks a little bit silly, so you can have no headwear for now. The rest of your clothes can remain as is. I am fine with that. You look alright. Oh, didn't do that right. There we go. No headwear. Apply changes. All good to go. So, can we raise our troops yet? Let's see if we can. Yes, here we are. Okay, so our troops are raising, and like I said, our best bet is to go in and try to engage their army. We don't... Oh, okay. Actually, we've got allied forces in the region. We can call in Thomond and go in ourselves. We might actually be able to win this war. I am not 100% convinced that we will win this war, but... Huh. He wants our son to become French? No, I'm sorry, my liege. We will not have our son become French. Will we have potentially get a betrothal though? Greek, French. He could have a betrothal to a Carling. That could be nice to have in the line. Who is your parents? Countess? King of Badouins of Marshall? We don't need to worry about that just yet. I'm not too concerned about that. Alright, so it looked like we needed another maybe 2 or 3 months for our troops to finally get all completely well raised. But it is March. That is not a terrible time to go to war. We will be calling in Thomond into the war. He should get his troops raised and send them in pretty much right in the nick of time. So that would be ideal. Alright, so what I would like to do also is put somebody with logistics, the logistician trait in charge for the journey there, and then we'll switch over to a more powerful commander when we get the chance. The question is, where is the Biarmian army? Are they in Biarmia, or are they sailing to like do war with us somewhere? I wouldn't imagine so. They would be suffering some significant attrition. Looks like our allies are going to be landing again, so they might give us some sense of where to find them. Our best chance, like I said, is either to defeat the army in battle. Oh, there. Looks like a big army coming in. Kingdom of Denmark, yeah. Can our allies... They're running out of supplies. They don't really have a chance of beating this army. We could potentially beat this army. But... where are we here? Can we head in here, actually? That would be ideal. Could we meet up with our forces and fight them here? I think this is going to be our best chance. Oh yeah, looks like Thalmann's coming here too. So potentially we could go in, land our armies here, have a ton of allies backing us up. They might outnumber us, or we'll outnumber them. They have the defender's advantage, but we might have a shot. I'm tempted to get... Ooh, I mean, we don't have... Parthian Tactics is not going to help us. Organized March potentially could. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to engage our army. How many do they got there? About 3,000, 5,000, 8,000-ish. We've got 7,000 here, 4,000 coming. Honestly, if we'll take a little bit of a hit if we come at them coming off the boats. But this might be our best shot. Yeah, okay, well, it looks like their armies are breaking off and coming towards us. Oof, I mean, our supply is running low, so we don't really have too much choices. 4,000, so let's count the troops here. We've got about, let's say, about 3,000-ish here, 7,500 here, 4,000 coming in, so versus their 9,000-ish. Yeah, they got about 9,847. We got a lot of troops. I think... Oh, we should... Oh no, I didn't switch my commander. Alright, well, that was an unfortunate... I didn't... I had not considered that. Alright, well, it is what it is. Hopefully, if our allies come in... There we go. We may have a shot here. We are defeating their armies like pretty good here because they're coming in piecemeal. So actually looks like we've got the advantage here, guys. We are... I should have been slowing this down, but I was just so caught up in what was going on here. So many... We'll go and do the recap of this for sure. But as you can see, the Battle of Podporozhye here is actually turning perhaps in our favor. So even though it would have done much better if we had switched our commander, but mistakes happen when you play this game, that's for sure. Ah, nice, and Styrkarsson wounded a man. Excellent, excellent job. Yeah, we'll definitely have to take, and Vigfús maimed Ragnar. Excellent. Yeah, looks like we have crushed the enemy army here. And how's the war? Is the war done? Oh, look at this! The King of Denmark is out of the war. He died of stress. That's gonna reduce... Oh yeah, look at that. That reduced their army significantly, you guys. Alright, so I think our... Oof. Look at that attrition. Is there any way... 300 casualties, 300. We're gonna lose so many troops just... I think we're gonna have to go and siege our way over there. So let us do so. The enemy army was pretty much crushed there, so that is ideal. How's our stress doing? Ooh, yeah, I think we do want to reduce our stress here. We don't really need the prowess. I think during this war, as we now have returned once again to Bjarmaland, we're going to take a moment to just ride out on our horse and enjoy this land that we once called home, essentially. So we do need to just continue the assaults here on all of these different fortresses. With any luck, it will not take that long. 7 months. Yeah, unfortunately, the attrition is what is going to kill us here. And there's almost nothing we can do about that. We are at 34% though, so if we can get a few good sieges done here, that should give us the full advantage. I was relaxing at my residence when I heard some voices in the room next door, which I recognized as belonging to my servants. My interest was piqued when one of them said, "Shh, quiet," or someone might hear. I quietly made my way to the wall to listen. What kind of conversation were they having if they didn't want to be overheard? At first, I was worried it had something to do with me, but it turns out they were gossiping about one of my other servants. Apparently, there's a fair going on. Yeah, I don't know if we really care about this, honestly. That doesn't seem important to us at the moment. I struggle to avoid people. A hermit in Navarra. People are talking about this rumored hermit as a very holy person. However, everyone wants to seek an audience with him. This hermit struggles to find peace and quiet. They try to hide, but they are always found. Rumors of legend are certainly inspiring the locals to dedicate themselves to more religious matters. Gives a nice little bonus to Navarra, so that's nice. Alright, come on, let's get this siege done here so we can finally go on. We can attempt to sway the Pope. Can we make a convincing argument? I do not think so, but we can sway him that way and get ourselves some money. I'm realizing now I forgot to hire any knights that might have come to my court. Do we have any good ones here? Well, you potentially seem pretty good. Brave, vengeful, gregarious, peasant leader. Recruit to court. 100? Oof. It could be good, but I don't know if we can afford that right now. Okay, well now we can definitely afford it. There we go. Alright, we'll bring you on. Recruit to court. You will become one of our knights. Alright, yeah, he is our knight. Excellent. Join the war. Alright, let's attack the next one. Can we... We still do have some supply. Our army is not completely ill-supplied. Can we send our troops here? Yeah, so we can resupply now. That is a huge bonus. So we've made a little headway here, coming in through Onega Part 2. And, ooh, here's the Bjarmian army coming back. All right. Are they going to try to cross the river at us? Or are they going to try to siege down? If they try to cross the river, we can probably easily beat them. Velantif. Our trusty companion, we can make him stronger. I think maybe a more fierce horse could be advantageous to us. Our army is... Okay, so they're not losing supplies here, but they're not gaining any either. That's fine. I'd rather not suffer from the attrition. We do now have a strong and fierce warhorse, so prowess, prestige, advantage, levy size. Oh, that's pretty good. A harsh judgment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, my son Sumarlithi, we asked what he thought. He said it was too harsh. Yes, I think we will have another son who is just. I think both of our sons will learn their sense of justice from us. What is this? An attempt on my life. I was riding through the streets of Pamplona when a mob of screaming and shouting peasants descended on my retinue. Thankfully, my guards did not hesitate to start cutting them down left and right while I made my way back to the castle. This was undoubtedly the work of Sheikh Ajir. Sheikh Ajir. Oh my gosh. We will make him regret this. No doubt. That is unfortunate, but we did survive, so we will make him regret this indeed. Alright, looks like our army here. Oh, we are resupplying. Excellent, excellent. That is perfect. How much supplies do you have left? 15? You can probably finish out this siege, and then we'll switch out. What is this? A bandit cartel has been terrorizing Navarra for a while now, and my forces stationed there have had trouble countering them effectively. Recently, one of the guard captains was even assassinated by a spy working for these criminals. It was meant to be a major blow to my troops, given this captain's charisma, diligence, good relations with the local community. Yet, this had the opposite effect than what the bandits had intended. The assassinated commander, beloved by many, has become a martyr. Thus, my troops and other local commoners, spurred on by bloodlust to avenge the captain, redoubled the efforts to crush the bandit gang. Scores of bandits have been killed in the past few weeks, and including many of their leaders, and their influence is greatly reduced, perhaps permanently. There were even rumors that the spirit of the commander assisted them in the afterlife. It's bittersweet, but at least the bandits are defeated. I think I connect this to the attempt on my life. I think these bandits were perhaps the ones hired by the Sheikh to deal with that. We could make a monument to him. You know what? He saved our life from assassination. I think we can make a monument to this man. There we go. All right, all right. So we are capturing some land. Can we defeat their forces once again? What do we got here with our allies? 6,000-ish and a reasonable amount of supplies. Our allies are running out of forces, though. They do have 2,000 here, so 4,000. I think this would be pretty tough. Oh, I gotta switch my freaking commander here. Alright, let's put us in charge. Army supplies running low. We could potentially defeat them in a battle. They're running away. Should we go for another one? Crossing the bridge. Looks like we're kind of stuck with it, so we're gonna try it anyways. Let us see how this battle goes. We're winning so far, and it looks like we're gonna kind of like take them down mostly before the allied forces get in. So there we go. All of our forces are gathered up, so... Oh, and look at this! We defeated them swiftly enough before their reinforcements got there. Oh, I totally forgot to look at those other battles. Some of you guys were probably railing at me for like the last like 10 minutes or so after I forgot to look at that battle, but I'm just so caught up in how the whole thing is going that I've totally forgot about that. We will look at this one. I apologize for that last one there, but it is what it is. Look at this. We have so many knights compared to their armies. They don't really stand a chance. So they're going to come in, and we are the defenders now. So they're going to stand no chance here. Oh, and this is... Look at this, you guys. It's King Ricolfir himself in this fight. And also we have the King of Sardinia. Some of you guys were knocking the King of Sardinia, this excommunicated man. Some of you knocked him, but he has like, look at this, you guys. The King of Sardinia, not only did he help us in our war against Al-Sark, but he has sent his troops from Sardinia all the way around to land here in Biarmaland to help us with this holy war, and he's fighting in this battle personally. Like, this guy is crazy. He's actually, and he's a coward. Don't forget that. He's a coward. And yet he was kind of, I imagine he was cajoled, convinced to kind of come along by his commanders. So call him a coward if you will, but the fact that he made this journey and is joining us in this battle, we got to give him full credit there. So yeah, full credit to the King of Sardinia. We are going to win this battle probably most handily. Will we capture King Ricolfir and end the war with this one final battle here, and a second battle in Podporizzi? What do you guys think? Will we get him? No, we did not. That was unfortunate, but that is also fine. We are going to march up to Povanets. Our troops are... So we do have some supply. Not very much, but we're going to go and try to siege down Povanets. It's probably our best bet here. We don't need that much more war score, you guys. Don't forget, we do have the chivalry trait that makes it so we only need 90% war score. So that is going to be a big advantage to us here. We just need to get it to 90. Our allies are once again here fighting with us. We could potentially split our army. We'll keep coming in here, but we may end up splitting them at some point to siege down 2 places. Looks like the Sardinians are resupplying. I wonder if we could just chase them down and finish them off. No, we will. The attrition's killer. It's April, May. We've done a whole nother year, I think. Oh, let's look at this battle, because you guys are going to want to check that out. Tolik was killed, or Sverker ripped his head off. Oh, look at Styrkarsson. Look at that beard. Good job, kiddo. Growing a nice beard. I like it. He's a good warrior, our son. We did not suffer. Look at just like all of these people who are in here. We've got counts. We've got dukes. We've got like many dukes. The Dauphine of Viennois. We've got our own son, Count Mandak, fighting as well. Vigfus, of course, our brother, Sverker. Everybody's fighting in this war here. And look at this. Forces coming in sieging. Things have turned around like crazy. I thought this war... I did not think that we were going to win this war, you guys. I thought the attrition was going to be killer, but that battle, the first battle of Podporzi, turned the tides around, and things are actually looking like they might slowly turn in our favor. The enemy army is coming in to potentially attack our allies. I think they're gonna manage to run away in time. Hopefully. I don't think we can risk the attrition here to... Are they gonna make it? Some of them may make it. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Alright, they're gonna stand and fight. We will pay whatever price we need to keep Valentif alive. I don't think it's worth it to try to stop this fight. Our allies are gonna run. It's probably not gonna be a huge hit to our war score, just 3%. Yeah, better to keep the sieges on if we can. There we go, another siege 1. Now potentially we can go for that. What would be best? How much troops supply limit? Too much. All right, what's best is that we go and get some supplies. The Templars are gonna lose some troops here, but well, we don't really have anything else we can get. But we can. Oh no, we're gonna need to go here probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to go here. We'll bring you guys here. Yeah, okay, so we do have supply. Yeah, alright, we're getting supplies back. We can get another perk, hit and run. Retreat losses, engineered for destruction. We don't have siege weapons, but I'm gonna take that anyways, because I think it could end up becoming useful. Belaskita has grown up. Very good. Valentif is getting old. If I want to keep his lineage, I should find a good mare. We'll find a strong mare. And hopefully we'll have a new steed to ride into our battles here. Okay, we're just gonna get our troops up and supplied, then we can go and do battle again. My beloved stallion Valentif has passed away, but leaves a strong foal behind. I can already see his personality in the young one. Rest easy, Valentif. Admiring the stallion that now follows my every command. We shall call him a name inspired by history. We shall name him... perhaps we shall name him Tensender, after Charlemagne. Alright, we did lose a little bit of war score from losing that siege, but not a huge amount. Honestly, I'm tempted to... I am tempted to simply siege down Onega with just these forces. And we'll just keep the Templars in for backup. I'd rather keep my supply up. So here we go. We're gonna send you in now. I'd rather... Ooh, okay, interesting here. Can we attack their army? Oh no, okay, that forced them to go. We should have waited till they were locked in, but... Oh, okay. Will they go for it here? Our rival has challenged us to fight? Ooh, oh, shiza. This guy's tough. Non-lethal combat, though. I could agree to that. What do you guys think? Can we beat Sheikh Ajir, the man who attempted to have us murdered? Will we deign to face him in battle? I think we will. Well, then again, we are off on this war. No. We will decline simply because we have no need to. Oh, and look, he's a populist uprising is taking him down here. Excellent. I was shocked when my son Sumerlethi was trying to steal. He gave me an impressive speech on why he understood what he was doing was wrong. I think humble is a good trait for a second son. Okay, so our supplies are lasting us way longer here. In fact, I might switch our commander over to our logistician. Oh, enemy army incoming. All right, okay. Sverker's leading us. No, I think we will hold the army here. All right, we are going to bring in the Templar. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, actually, Templar, I want you to go and potentially, or not. Okay, Templars might lose this fight, actually. Army supplies running low. Can we split? Oh, no, wait. Okay, actually, we want to take these two armies. Can we select just those two? Okay, put you back. Just enough for the siege. And then we'll send our troops in. Alright, and we will lead it. It says Sverker's better. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I'm going to trust the computer a little bit here. And we're going to lead a battle in Kolmogori. The enemy forces did just finish a battle, so the Templars with our main forces leading them. He was scared. He was killed to death by Yurek's terrifying roar. Okay, interesting. Can we take this battle? It's actually turning against us a little bit here. That would be unfortunate. Can we get the siege in? Probably not. Alright, so the battle in Kolmogorey here, not ideal. Still, we got the advantage here. These troops, I think, will they be able to, if they can get the siege before 21 days, how long is it going to take you to get here? Looks like they might finish the siege before, I don't know, 12 days? No, they're not. All right, well, oh, actually, this is the enemy army here. 2 days, 1 day. Come on. Oh, look at that. We just got the siege just before our army gets attacked by the enemies. All right, well, you can try to run, but you're not going to make it. We are at 80% here. The Battle of Kolmogorey. We did lose a couple of our allies here, so, of our troops, but we did get some sieges done, so that is in our favor here. Yeah, look, our army's just gonna get crushed. Our small little army here. Betrothed can marry. We will simply do that. I am running through some things like quickly here. This was our marriage with between the children between us and Sardinia. That has been a long time coming. Obviously, the Sardinians have served us very well, so we will continue with that. But yeah, we have sieged down a significant, vast tracts of their land. Can we potentially, I mean, call in other allies? Maybe bring in another ally if we can, just to get some more troops to siege this down. Is there anything potential to do that with? Getting you married to a Franconian girl counts? No, I don't think new alliances is where we're gonna win this war. I think we just need to siege down Kolmogorey, frankly. We still have our allies in it. Like, we've got 10,000 troops versus their 4,000. So. We have been burdening with oppressive laws for far too long. A peasant's lot is to... Alright, well... Okay, we are going to hire some mercenaries. Will 700 be enough? 166. Never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord, or only the troops. Well, we might be able to handle this a little bit here. Actually, can we call our allies... You know what, Count Bertrand of Cominges? Join us in the peasant uprising. That will be more helpful. Maybe we can get the enemy army here if we send our mercenaries in along with the Count of Cominges. We're dealing with a lot of stuff here, you guys. This is pretty intense. We're gonna split off the special soldiers. I'm gonna try to attempt to split my army up in such a way that we can potentially get some supplies back. That's gonna be probably our best thing that we can do here. Our supplies are still going down a little too much here. Supply limit, higher supply limits. I mean, oh yeah, and this, okay, you know what? If your supply limit's gonna be that low anyways, you might as well go here. Ah, sweet. And our son has given birth to Satordi Styrkarsson. So, there we go. Alright, we're getting some supplies back. This is what we need. Sitting around the table, Count Zverker and Prince Bishop Rikulfir. You know what? I think we like both of these guys well enough. Obviously, Sverker a little bit more, but I think we will allow both commanders to act as they see fit. And Mayor Gomez of Tafala, our rival, has died. No F's in the chat for him. We didn't like him. Oh yeah, looks like our ally is defeating that little enemy army there. We'll try to get resupplied if we can. Oh wait, can we split you up again? And not significantly, anyways. Because this is, oh yeah, this is the Templar army, so. Speaking of which, I have forgotten what's going on down here. Oh yeah, okay. We've got enough troops potentially to deal with these guys. We're dealing with the war elsewhere, so we're gonna leave ourselves up here, obviously. Can we join the battle in now? Potentially here. Bring all our troops back together, fight them one more time. Could this be it? I think with this battle here, we could have the advantage. Look at that. Yeah, so many advantages here. This could be the decisive battle. The question is, are they going to try to run? They're going to bring their troops in here. That will help them out a bit, but it's not going to be enough. Ah, they are going to make it out in time. Well, we're going to keep following them if we can. They'll get some advantages. King Dietwin might join the Navarran War as an enemy. Okay, looks like we defeated that peasant uprising. Enforced demands. There we go. We didn't even have to watch what was happening there. The slaughter of Zaragoza. Dismiss. Battle of Irun. Dismiss. That's not super important. So here we go. Another potentially decisive battle here, you guys. As we go up against the Biarmians, potentially once and for all. Hopefully once and for all. Our allies are coming in. We do outnumber them by the time their reinforcements get here. Oh, our son was maimed. Ouch. That is unfortunate, but he fought well, and he continues to fight well. We outnumber the enemy army. We are going to take this battle, you guys. Finally. East Francia has joined the war. East Francia has joined the war for the Navarran claim on Biarma. Why? These are barbarians. Oh my gosh. I am not convinced that you have reason to be joining against us here. But so be it. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of troops, so he can send them in if he wants, I suppose, but we'll simply crush his forces too. There we go. Looks like we will have this. Oh, 87%. All right, let's just go and siege down, you know, we'll siege down the capital. That's going to give it to us, but actually we might not even need to. Maybe we just go and siege down a small tribe. That's probably all we need, really, and that'll be faster. So we won't even take down Kolmogorri itself. Although they do have, unfortunately, some troops here that's sieging this down. We might need to split off a chunk of our army to go deal with that. Our allies may be doing that, but we better just double check and send our troops in to make sure. Yeah, okay. We'll lead this force in ourselves to stop this siege from being ended here. And we do have the advantage. Oh, and here was the Battle of Yangere, that big battle that we just fought. I know this is all over the place. This is a long episode too, so you guys are really gonna get what you want out of this one. But we have to see this through to the end, don't we? Nothing super important happened in that one. Let us hope that this siege goes well. This battle seems to be going mostly in our favor. The enemy is putting up a bit of a fight. We don't have a ton of forces here, but we did need to stop this siege, and the Templars seem to be handling this one well enough themselves. So here we go. The enemy forces have been routed. Excellent. We can potentially go and pick up some supplies. 88%. Come on, we just need to finish this siege. How many more months? How many more months for this siege, you guys? 4 months left, 3 months left, you guys. Almost done. Can we finish it here? 50 days. Stolen keg. Our children were dealing with them stealing a keg and drinking it? Huh, interesting. Our two sons can have a friendship. So I got these two hiding in the pantry. The cook shouts. They stole a whole keg and drank most of it. Drunk as lords, both of them. Can barely stand. Honestly, I mean, they're young, but why not? Whatever. They can have their fun. They're just young men. Boys will be boys, as they say. I am much more concerned with the fact that this war could be over right here. Come on. And that is it. Look at that. We were about to get killed by this populist uprising that was about to land here, but as you can see, guys, the war has been won. There's a lot to go over in that, a lot of big battles. I'm sure you guys are going to go and analyze all of that. But the fact remains, we did finally win. The first part of the campaign did not go well. We thought it was done with. But this second half of the campaign, many great battles. How many years did we fight this for? I don't even know what year we started this in. Folks in the comments below, leave me your analysis of like what happened in this war, because all I was focused on was playing the mechanics and fighting the fights and doing the sieges. I did not have time to like analyze everything that was going on. So I'll need some council members in the comments to tell me exactly what I missed, because I definitely missed a lot of things. But I am going to click enforce demands. We are going to let the time tick by. Well, our army is going to get engaged here, unfortunately. But the war will be won. We were probably not expecting this to happen here. Hopefully we will manage to flee. Greetings, Uncle. Peace be with you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Our brother, VIET Styrkarsson, gains the kingdom of Biarmaland, the chiefdom of Komolgari. Rikolfir becomes a vassal. All these guys become vassals, so be it. Look at this. The good Catholic Nordvina king, VIET Styrkarsson of Stjarna, now rules these lands. After a long and hard-fought war, we will disband our troops. We will send them home to Navarra. Our goal accomplished. Look at that. Catholic rulers leading all these places. Will our brother be able to hold it? I mean, he doesn't have a significant amount of troops. And in fact, we can't even strike up an alliance with him. It will be up to him to hold these lands, but I mean, he's a good warrior. He's slain many guys. There's a lot to deal with. Like I said, put your analysis in the comments below. But until the next time, see you in the next one.